Guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shami the Yogi, and today we're going to be chatting about our plans for 2023. I'm going to be sharing a bit of my plans, but I'm just going to be telling you how I structure my New Year's resolutions, so to speak. So, a lot of us rush into planning for the year. A lot of us rush into it. I always take the whole month of January to kind of see, what really do I want to carry into this new year? What really do I want to do? So, first things first, you have to reflect on the past year, 5 years, 10 years of your life, and just kind of take a look and say, what did I like? What do I want to keep? What do I want to let go? What do I want to add on? I think the concept of a New Year's resolution is what do you want to start or add on, right? But sometimes that might involve letting go of other things or just assessing and saying, you know what? Nothing new happening this year. Last year, this year is going to be the same. But you need to kind of reflect a little bit about it. Once you're done with that stage, then you start planning. So typically people come up with sort of a bucket list idea of what they're going to do. 10 things, 5 things, 3 things, 2 things, one small, simple, everyday thing, things like that, But I often think that sometimes people are just that's what they do. That's all they do. They come up with the initial list, or they come up with the initial vision board, or they come up with, the initial ideas, but they don't actually craft a plan to execute it, right? So I'm going to give myself as an example, right? I want to create more content for this channel. I want to talk a little bit more about wellness, productivity, self-care, yoga, just all of those things combined. And I had to sit down and kind of think, how often do I want to do this? How would I structure this? How do I execute it? So after kind of having those questions in my head, I am going to batch content create, which means I'm going to create a few of these, not just one, right? Did I practice before and delete a whole bunch of things? Yes. And that's another thing. If you don't include the learning curve, practicing, getting used to something in your plan, you're going to fail. You've never gone to the gym before. You've never had a yoga practice before. You've never had a meditative practice. You don't have a bedtime routine, and you just want to wake up and throw yourself into doing it 5 times a week, 7 times a week, 3 times a day, whatever it is. You've got to let your life, your body calibrate to this new thing that you're trying to do. Whatever you're going to be engaging, if you are going to pay for it, and it's going to be physically exerting, you're going to have to make some decisions, but you kind of have to ramp yourself into this new lifestyle you're creating for yourself. Same thing with the financial cost of it. Because that's something that I feel like people never talk about, is that this self-care stuff, it's got to be part of the budget. You've got to include it in the budget sometimes. Or you realize, I can't afford all of that, but I can afford a $2 subscription, a $5 subscription somewhere. Let me pay that and I'll have an at-home workout. My meditation practice will be from YouTube or whatever. But you kind of have to craft it and plan it and schedule it and then try to execute it. They say it takes 30 days to form a good habit. So again, ramp yourself up, take it easy, watch out for the financial consequences, and then also watch out for the physical consequences. If you have never gone to the gym before and you go to the gym and you go too hard, you're going to be terribly sore. And if you have work tomorrow, if you have a job that includes being physically active, if you are going to be falling asleep at work and compromise your job, falling asleep in class, those are all things to take into consideration. One of the realities for me is that if I want to increase my productivity, I need to have a pre-workout with caffeine in it, or drink coffee in the morning the next day because I'm so sore and I'm so sleepy and so don't take on too much, otherwise you burn out quick and you drop it out. I will never not mention this. You have to plan to rest. You plan to work, so you gotta plan to rest. You gotta plan your vacations. Are you doing something for spring and spring break? Are you doing an end of summer vacation? Do you have the days off? Do you have the time off? Is it going to be restful? Is it going to be fun? Are you doing a staycation? You kind of have to plan it early on. All I'm saying is, this year, my plan, let me just give you my plan for this channel. My plan for this channel is to post more frequently. I am going to try to kick it off by posting once a month or a week, once a month, kind of see how it goes. And then hopefully once the other forms of content kind of take fruit and I know exactly what I want to do, you're going to get 2 videos a week, 3 videos a week. Hopefully by the end of the year, you're getting a ton more content from me. Okay. I think that's it for this video. 2023, more content, more consistent content, taking it slow, taking one day at a time, batch content creating, and then going with the flow. That's my plan. I know you guys have a ton of plans that you have for 2023. If you want to, please share them with me in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. I want to hear from you. I want to interact with you. See you in the next video. Namaste.